Gundam.tk presents Advanced Grade Adele. Hey, what's up again, everybody? It's Robert184, 2Rs2Bs, Gundam Reviews.net, and following along in the footsteps of the Advanced Grade Genoas that you can see, and whose review you can also check out on Gundam.tk. In the second generation, led by Asum Asano, you're going to need some new grunt suits, and this is going to come in the form of the Federation suits, the Adele. In the lesser of the 1/144th scales, we're talking Advanced Grade here. And I'm going to be doing this review in reverse order, starting with the mobile suit and ending with the unbox, so why don't you let me know what you think of this format for AGs. When he's all done, you're going to have something that's a lot whiter than it should be, just especially in terms of the legs, and the waist section is a lot bluer than it should be. But it's actually going to be a pretty good match for the Genoas, and the two colors, thanks to the fact that they gave you the third one for the head visor, it's not looking all that bad and the proportions are alright, and it's sort of cool to see the Sparrow's shoulders on a mass-produced grunt suit. Armed up, you're going to have the benefits of the Age 1 normal with that great shield there, two parts, but again, it's just going to look like it has four different colors in it, fantastic. And the same problem that's plagued all sorts of advanced grades is the skinny weapons. The trend continues here with the white Dodds rifle. Maybe I'll just borrow the gray one from the actual AG Age 1 normal. Comparison time, and here's its two most visual influences anyway, with the Age 1 normal being part of why it was developed as basically a mass-produced Gundam, it sounds like. And then you've got the shoulders that you can clearly see are Sparrow influenced. It's pretty good. I like the color scheme overall, the white and that whatever navy, blue, green, teal kind of thing. It's a really nice combination. The visor does look great. Again, it's just those few small problems like the legs and the Dodds rifle. Next to the AG Genoas, you can see the white legs that are in common there. The waist section just isn't as interesting, but that white part there really does pop and bring it alive. It's good to see the colors in the shoulders. Compared to the Genoas Custom, which is going to become the Genoas 2, we can all assume in terms of plastic model form, it's sort of cool and certainly is going to stand out. It's a lot better to have three colors than just the two. And forget about the size comparison, this is just an awesomeness comparison, and somehow I think the Age 2 normal is going to pip this one. Remember that for advanced grades, that posing is a non-factor because the legs are not going to move whatsoever, the head is going to turn a little bit left to right and go up and down ever so slightly. But outside of that, it's just the ability to move the arms up and down, and that gray one, you're not going to get that right out of the box. That's just borrowed. Remember that it should be white. This kit came out in early 2012, sells for the supermarket-friendly price of 600 yen, and in Gundam Age 1/144th, you can see that this is the 10th in the series of advanced grade models. When compared to the Age 1 normal, which was the first in the advanced grade line, you can see that the cover art style has changed quite a bit. You've got the name there. The advanced grade logo is just a little bit smaller. It's still going to advertise that it's got the gauging link so you can go play the games with in the supermarket if you want. But they're not going to show the additional picture of the actual model and say gauging, you're just going to have this cleaner art style, so either they didn't see the sales that they wanted to see with that first generation, or that's speculating too much, or they just wanted to set the generations apart, and I've got to say that this one is looking a little bit cleaner, despite the plainness of the actual mobile suit. For the box tour now, you can see the cost and the hit points and its attack values, special attack, things like that. The Adele Rush looks like it's going to be its special attack counter with a beam saber, and basically you'll see a lot of familiar touches to go back to the first generation, but it's cool to see that they kept that clear part there for the face and the familiar shield. You can see that it's going to have the Dodds rifle, which is good to see that that didn't get thrown away over the quarter century, and down there they're just going to tell you that you're also going to be getting a Tri-Age card. Of course, they're not going to pass up on a chance to tell you to go play the game in the supermarkets if that's what you want to go do. But from a modeling perspective, the more interesting thing, as always, is that block build system, and you can see that you're going to be layering the green on top of the white. You can see that you're going to have a clear part there for the visor, and it's looking pretty good. And some of these AG kits, especially these simple colored ones like the Genoas, with just two main colors, have actually looked pretty good when you put them all together. Inside the box, you're going to be getting A1, and you can see 2 plates of white and 1 plate of green to go along with the actual gauging chip. and the Tri-Age card, and remember that the manual is just built into the box. Taking a look at the two A plates, A1 and 2, which are just split in half to fit into the smaller box, you're going to see the legs, the arms, the Dodds rifle in all white there, the white body that's just going to get the blue or green layered on top of it, to go along with the shield, which is looking pretty cool, and I wonder if there will be a variation of this, something like an Adele 2, similar to the Genoa's 2 in the next generation. All the plates, though, are unique, and with the Adele name on there, nothing to do with the older suits. And the B plate is going to give you the shoulders, the backpack, the feet, the shield part, which is looking pretty sharp, the chest there with its very unique look, the waist section is going to be disappointingly all blue, no white details on that, and 2 parts for the head. And a third part if you want to count this CL3, which is going to be clear blue, and it's going to be a different part from what we've seen with the Genoa's and the Genoa's Custom. So right off the hop, I can just say that some of these things, similar to the Advanced Grade Gundam, it's going to be great to see the way the shield is going to work. The chest should look good, but it's going to be that waist section. One of the best parts of the Advanced Grade Genoa's was just the fact that very few pieces could come across as showing off a lot of colors, and with this one it's just going to be all green when there should be a lot of white details that they're just not bothering to put in. And for you Tri-Age players, here's the cover. Or the same art that you're going to see on the cover on the actual card. It's looking alright, and the gauging chip is going to be 010, so the same as its number in the series. The usual details around the edge of the box, and you can see the chest getting put together there, the waist section, you just put that into the thrusters for the actual gauging chip. 3 parts there for the arms. You're not going to have too many color variations, and again, just the feet, and you will have that one small part that you don't want to lose for the Dodds rifle. My final verdict for this one is going to be pretty simple because at the end of the day, it's a mass-produced suit, and what better way to add to your collection, especially if you have a habit of making videos and recreating scenes, especially with Grunt suits, than just buying this for 600 yen or whatever kind of discount you're getting locally. Anyway, I do like the Genoa's and AG, and I really like this Adele as well. The colors are great, the shield is fantastic, and I'm just going to pretend that that gray weapon is supposed to be in his hand, and that's really going to bring him alive. And I do actually like the overall design, and I can't wait to see what we're going to see in the 3rd generation in terms of Federation Grunt suits. Anyway, everybody, Robert184, Gundam.tk, why don't you let me know what you think of this compared to other advanced grades, compared to other Grunt suits, and I'm looking forward to the HG now that I've built the AG, because that's going to fix up all of those color issues, especially down there with the legs, the waist, and overall that chest and the head is looking pretty sharp, and I can't wait to create it in a better grade. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Lots more advanced grade, high grades, and everything else in between, including the Master Grade Age 1 coming soon. Don't tell me this kind of silliness is going to be starting up again 1/100th 00 style.